And we're live. Back for another installment of Donuts. Is that what that is?
Yo.
Oh man, eating on the podcast. That's like podcasting 101. Not allowed.
That's how you gotta do it.
So we're back for episode 8 of the Most Unprofessional Podcast.
No episode last week.
Last week was a good week. That
What
was a
happened?
lost episode. We'll call it that.
It's somewhere on the interwebs.
In our minds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we got some news. We got some old news, some new news, some reviews, some previews. We got no previews. We don't have that exclusive content yet.
We're not on the top of the food chain yet.
Not yet. But yeah, so let's kick this off. See
you
a
wanna
lot of
start?
good stuff. See a lot of stuff that I have not much to say about. Let's see. Let's start off with Xbox One without Kinect. Thoughts?
Didn't they say that it's always gonna be with Kinect?
Yeah. Microsoft, and they keep going back on their shit. Everything they say, they're like, we'll just go back on what we said.
Yeah, but this is a big change though.
Well, it's good. I mean, you knock off $100.
Is the Kinect really worth $100?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe the technology that goes into it, but yeah, but it gives
So-
people a reason now to buy it though, because that was like my main thing between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox was those $100. That's a game and like a membership, or to like for even for 3 months live or PlayStation Plus subscription.
It's a good thing you didn't buy your PlayStation 4 then.
Because now I can buy my Xbox One.
You're probably not gonna buy that either.
Nah. Wait till Christmas. Wait till I get some more perks. Like I would love to use my apps on the Xbox without a gold membership. I would also like to have Halo 5 to play.
That's supposed to be a segue.
Maybe.
So wait,
Sort of a teaser of things to come.
so they're taking away. Yeah, that donut was good. So they're taking away the Kinect for the Xbox. So what about all those developers who are developing games that use Kinect, spending thousands of dollars to develop a game that uses Kinect? Now people won't even have the Kinect to use. They'll just have the Xbox itself.
The Kinect features in games were still like secondary minor things. It weren't.
Yeah, but you also have those games that heavily use the Kinect
Yeah, then you gotta buy a
That
Kinect.
are-
It's just
that
like
are-
360.
that are in the yeah, but then that's hurting their market because if I buy the Xbox One without the Kinect and then I see a new game, I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. But then I read the box and it's like, oh, it uses Kinect for such and such a thing. If it's like the main feature, I'm not gonna go out and buy Kinect just to buy this game.
Yeah, but that just falls back into the same thing with the Kinect on 360. You have games for Kinect, and you have games without.
Yeah, but
You gotta
the
make that
Kinect.
sacrifice. I mean, none of the major games, anyways, use Kinect features.
But that's the thing. Since the Xbox just came out, I'm sure there's like developers who have that in mind.
hmm
Like, okay, this is a system that, they say it's always going to have Kinect. Kinect is an important feature. So let's risk it and put some features on here that won't be available on the PS4 unless you have the camera. Or maybe it's just like an Xbox exclusive game and they know that, okay, this thing has a Kinect, so we have to, since it's there, we might as well like pour some money into
Yeah,
features
but
for
it's
it.
not a big deal because
But
they can
then-
easily come out with a patch and just fix that day one and be like, instead of screaming at the monitor.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
even that's good. That's
you
even
can-
more money because in order to upload a patch, you have to pay.
Yeah, but I'm sure that like Microsoft will give people a reason if they're like, we gotta patch this shit now because you went back on what you said. Microsoft can't charge them. That's a lawsuit.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
What?
I don't think like if they're gonna upload a patch, I don't think Microsoft's gonna be like, no, we don't have to do it.
Well, they legally have to though. 'Cause I'm sure, like when they signed the contract with Xbox like, yeah, with Microsoft, said Xbox requires Connect, and that's what they've been saying since the beginning. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, it doesn't require it anymore. And then all these games are like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
So I'm sure they got something. I don't know. It's business that none of us will ever know about. So
I know
or
about
even
something.
like matter to us. All the AAA games, all the big stuff are still gonna be controller heavy. You just want to be able to scream at your TV anymore.
But I want to be able to say Xbox on,
Well, you can still say it. Doesn't mean just the Xbox won't know that you're saying it.
or I could say it and then push the on button.
Yeah, it could be like Xbox on. Dick. Nailed it.
I
Yeah.
don't
And
know.
finally, let's see next. While on the Xbox topic, apps no longer require gold subscription.
I wrote this here for you because I know you were complaining about it. I never use the apps, so it
Yeah, because
doesn't
I
really
would
affect
use
me.
Netflix on like HBO Go and stuff, and I never saw any reason why these apps needed to have another membership on top of the membership you already use.
One
So
word,
not having that, it just makes it better for people to go online. That's it.
one word, Microsoft.
Yeah, their idea. We don't give a shit. Fuck
Sorry,
it.
but
Yeah, that's a
uh,
good thing though. I mean, it'll bring more people also to jump on the Xbox now.
yeah, I'm all about the game, so there's nothing for me to play on there.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of people that use it as an entertainment system. That's also how they sell their Xboxes. It's the last entertainment system you'll need, but you have to pay $60 a year in order to use Netflix and HBO Go and all these other bullshit things. Whereas now it's like, no, you can just use it. You just gotta pay
Well,
$60 for to play online and the other little perks you get. You get the games with gold and like the free early
yeah,
access to certain
even
things.
with the games of gold, it's not worth it for that because the games that they put up.
They're old as fuck, but I heard that they're gonna be improving those. They're gonna step it up till it's like into this decade. No longer are we gonna be getting Assassin's Creed 1 or Halo 3 as games for the
Next
month.
up, GTA San Andreas.
So yeah, so that's a good thing though. It's something that should have been implemented from the beginning, I think though.
Well, it just goes to show you they don't think these things through.
Yeah, money. That's where it's at. That's as far as they thought about it.
Yeah,
The moolah, as they call it in South America and certain parts of Hawaii.
and America apparently.
America. Let's see. Next topic. Halo 5 Guardians.
Of the galaxy.
Dun 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 dun. The biggest mashup in the world.
So Halo 5, I haven't read it. I just read the title.
Yeah, I haven't looked at anything yet. I'm just waiting, I guess, for news from E3, which will have something more than.
It's coming out next year though, next fall.
Yeah, so definitely E3 will have a lot of
Well,
information.
supposedly they're releasing the like a Halo Master Chief edition, where it's like 1 through 4 for
For the
Xbox.
Xbox One.
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
so that might be coming out later this year, and
That's
then
cool. If I get an Xbox, I'd probably get that.
I guess Halo 5 will be next year.
Yeah. I like it. A lot of people, of course, don't like the Halo games. I like it just for the story. Not a big fan of multiplayer.
I wasn't a big fan of 4. I felt like it was too.
Yeah,
It was very generic. Like the
it wasn't
levels.
what the other ones were, I guess, but still play it. Still, 1, 2, and 3 for sure are the ones I really like.
I think Reach was my favorite, even though
I liked Reach a lot also, yeah.
I only played three when we did the co-op, and then Reach, and then four. But Reach was definitely the story in Reach was really good.
Yeah, I like that. And I like the playing not as Master Chief.
And that part where what that girl gets sniped, I almost cried. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it.
You just scream really loudly. Ah!
Yeah. I was like, when it happened, like I was like, oh shit, what just happened? But
I look forward to it. I mean,
so we got Halo 5 and then the Halo TV show, right? The Spielberg one,
yeah, that's also next year if I'm not mistaken.
and that's gonna be only on Xbox.
That'll be only on Xbox for now until they change their mind on that as well.
It's gonna be on PlayStation.
Yeah, maybe the Wii U.
I don't think the Wii U will be able to handle that.
Let's see. But yeah, I mean, so far I haven't read much about it. I just know it's coming out. So as soon as I get more look into it more, but I'm just waiting for E3, a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And then here's this I'm excited about.
What?
Arkham Knight.
You talking about the game based on my life? Just so you guys know, I'm voicing the new Arkham Knight.
He is the Arkham Knight.
I am the Arkham Knight. Not Bruce Wayne. Brian.
Wayne.
Brian Wayne.
But this game looks fucking so good. Just what you call it? Extremely armored Batman.
Yeah. With the new bat symbol on his chest.
Yeah.
Randy.
This will be the end of the series, right? Until they come out with the Justice League game next.
Nah, they're gonna make a Green Arrow game. They might as well. I mean, if we could have Tomb Raider with a bow and arrow, why can't we have Oliver Queen?
We had a lot with a bow and arrow for a while.
Yeah, but most of those games are crap.
Yeah.
We have Batman Arkham Knight. Did you know that Arkham Asylum is based on a real, like, place in Massachusetts?
Is it called Arkham?
It's called Arkham something. I think it's like an actual, like, what is it, penitentiary?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like Arkham something. I don't remember exactly.
Arkham Asylum? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that somewhere. Fun fact.
That's cool. I've seen like the Arkham Asylum board games, which is nothing to do with Batman.
Batman's not even there.
It's based on fuck, I don't remember. It's the guy who wrote Cthulhu. The Cthulhu stuff.
That's not in my jurisdiction.
Yeah. I'll look forward to that. That's in October. So got some time on that. I'm sure we'll see more again on E3.
Yeah.
Probably not that much, but
We'll probably get some gameplay released.
we already got gameplay. Get more.
No, but that was the trailer, like actual people playing the game.
Watch it crash on screen live. The newest trailer, we got some Kevin Conroy though. That was always good.
Well, he only dropped like one line.
That's all you need.
That's all you need to confirm.
That's all you need from the con.
Kevin Conroy.
Con man.
The con. He needs to read me a bedtime story.
You just sit there and just
Him, Nolan North, and Troy Baker all need to read me a bedtime story.
I feel like that story will get very dark very quickly.
Well, all three of them are in the game because
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy's voiced Batman, Nolan North voices, I believe, the Penguin, and then Troy Baker voices Two-Face. So they could have like their own they could write like their own script, and then just read me a bedtime story, and then I'll wake up with nightmares.
Hey, yeah. That's something to look forward to right there. What else we got on the game section?
All right, one quick tangent I have for the Batman games. My only problem with these games is that like I try so hard while playing to do what Batman would do, and then when I fail, I'm like, Batman will never do that. Batman would never fail. He would never get shot by this. He would never die. So like I'm playing it, I'm trying to live up to like this high expectation of what Batman would do, and I'm just like it's just like showing how much of a failure I would be as if I was Batman.
Well, that's because you haven't spent 7 years like training. You've had 10 minutes looking at the screen. You're like,
Like when I miss a counter, I'm just like that would never happen to Batman. He would have countered that guy.
yeah, he doesn't take punches from thugs.
But yeah, that's the only problem I have with these games.
What I hate with
It's
that
more
is like
it's
I
more
try
of like
to
a personal thing though.
yeah. With me, it's like I try to set up a trap. So I watch the guy and I'm like, all right. So he keeps walking back and forth. So I lay a trap where he's gonna be. The guy stops going there, and I'm like, all right. Make some noise over here to lure him. He goes around the opposite side of the level, and I'm just like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna murder everybody.
Well, I forgot to add one more thing on the list that I added on the thing, but I'll just talk about it real quick at the end
What is it?
about Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Oh, title of this episode: Who watches the Watchdog?
Dun 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 dun. Let's see.
So that's it about Batman, right?
Yeah, continuing on games, we got Half-Life 3 being worked on.
Yeah, this is all you.
Been hearing this for about 17 years. Don't give a shit. No pics. Don't give a shit.
At E3.
Doubt it. Moving on. Lego Batman 3
In space.
in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Why?
I don't know why they went to space. It's such a random fucking thing.
It was like Gotham, space.
Well, that escalated quickly. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll probably get it because I'm a huge fan of the Lego Batman games.
I still have to play Lego Marvel.
Fuck that game. But yeah, I don't know. I need to check it out. Like the news broke today about that, so I haven't looked at anything about it or read or watched if there are any videos. But in space, man, what the fuck? Lego games, they're fucking things.
Oh, I found out today, quick sidetrack, that the main characters in the new Borderlands game
Hmm.
were characters in previous games. Like one was a boss that you fought in Borderlands 2. One was like a DLC, I think, in one of the Borderlands games, and then you got Claptrap. And then I think one more was also in the previous game.
Cool.
Yeah, thought
But
that
they're
was
all like villains.
well, they all work for Handsome Jack, so
Okay.
I think one of them is like I think like the girl is like a Vault Hunter. But I don't know if she's like a villain or not. So
Yeah, I still gotta look at the player profile, see what I'm gonna play as.
there's like two girls, I think, a guy, and then Claptrap.
Yeah, I can see there being a lot of people playing as Claptrap.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play as Claptrap. There's one like the one I was watching a video of today. Is she has like a shield type thing that I think you could like throw like Captain America. So I think I'll be playing as her.
Nah, I need the stealth, roguish person. Somebody who can come up from behind. Fuck off. I do it. Rogues do it from behind.
Even though you're terrible at stealth games,
I'm terrible at stealth, but I'm an amazing rogue.
so have fun with the Watch Dogs because it involves stealth. Like I already failed like it's a supposed stealth mission because
Are there grenades?
they're like going to this facility. All right, I go in. I'm like hacking things. I'm going up. They find me somehow, so I'm just like, all right.
You pull out double rocket launchers.
Well, I might as well talk about it now since I'm ready. Since I brought it up, I didn't know this main guy, like he was gonna sound like Wolverine.
Like, he's got that raspy voice.
Yeah, he has that typical like Cole McGrath from Infamous, that raspy, deep voice. I'm just like, Was not expecting this.
Maybe he's hiding his voice like Batman does, like Christian Bale, Batman.
No.
No, he's just Mr. I
He's
smoke
like
20 packs of cigarette a day.
if the Punisher was a hacker,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the character.
How's it so
Because
far, though?
there's a part that's like, subdue this guy without killing him. Okay. So I press the button to subdue him. You know those, what are those things that police use, like the baton things that can extend out?
Yeah, the baton.
Yeah. He uses one of those and like bashes the guy's head in. I'm just like, okay, I guess he's subdued. I'm just like, subdue him. It's like subdue without killing, and you get like extra experience. Okay, so I won't shoot him. Press circle.
Beats the shit out of him. The guy's on the floor twitching, and you're like,
I'm just like,
he's good.
all right. And the driving is a little off.
I had read that, like, the driving was a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little off. Like it's not like GTA good.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, like the graphics is really good. Yeah, I'm only played for a little bit, so.
Yeah, I look forward to jumping onto that soon. Probably over the weekend I'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play again for the night. I don't even know. Like I put the PS4 in standby mode.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find out like how to save this game. So I don't even know if it has autosave or not. So.
But if you go into standby mode, it still closes the app.
Well, I don't know if it has autosave, so I don't know. I'm gonna turn it on.
All these games have autosave.
Nothing's saved. I'm just gonna be like, well, looks like I'm not playing this game. No, but I know a lot of games have autosave, but I like to manually save my game.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you. You've heard my rants on like the games not saving before.
Halo 4.
Yeah, fuck this goddamn piece of shit. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, earlier today I was playing XCOM Enemy Unknown. That's a fun game. I dig that. I don't know if the game has a story overall or like an ending. But it just seems like one of those games that you just go from like scenario to scenario to scenario.
Did you name all the characters based off your friends?
No. I don't have the
You don't-
patience for that.
You don't want to get too attached.
Not that. Like I got one character. She's my girl. I got her. She's my sniper.
All right, when she dies.
Yeah, she's died once. I'm like, I ain't having this. I'm not being killed by an exploding car for no reason.
Yeah, I downloaded. What is it? Free PS Plus. Stick It to the Man.
Yeah, I was playing that also. That's a pretty fun game.
And I downloaded the demo for Child of Light.
Never read that one.
Suppose it's like an RPG type game.
Do you know what games are PlayStation Plus for next month? Gotta look into that.
Watch Dogs.
You take your game right back to like Best Buy or GameStop and be like, take this shit back, want my money. Getting that shit for free.
Yeah. I've been itching to play a new game, so
Yeah,
I'm not gonna rush this one. To take my time because there's nothing coming out for this summer.
yeah. The good thing
So-
is though, like the PlayStation, the PS Plus games do keep me entertained.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those downloaded. That still need to
Yeah.
get to.
Yeah, but I gotta get that, and then I gotta go into like boyfriend mode, so I won't have much time for soon.
Yeah, so the podcast may be on a hiatus.
On a hiatus. No, we still gotta do this, especially with E3 coming around.
Yeah, I was thinking. Oh
There might
no,
be a hiatus during the World Cup though. That's gonna be tough.
what? How long is that? A month?
A month. Won't be a hiatus. We'll find time.
Yeah, just watch the game and record at the same time.
There's gonna be a lot of the game going on here and me doing this. Yeah. Throw the mic in the air.
And then I'd be like, "Did they score a touchdown?"
They scored from the 2-point line.
Oh snap! I'll be going for the opposite team of Brazil.
There's no opposite team in Brazil. There's only one team, Brazil.
Yeah, whatever other team they're playing against, that's the team I'm going for. So when they score, I'm gonna be like, But I was thinking, you said you don't have the channel anymore, right?
Have the what?
For E3.
No.
I don't know. Do they record these things live? I mean, not of course they record it live, but like, do they archive it? Do you know?
Websites, they probably do. Could probably find it online to download somewhere.
Because I want to see if we could do an episode where we watch it, like kind of like we do with Arrow.
Hmm.
We watch it and just like we read up on all the new stuff, so we know like what to talk about, and then we just watch it and then record, like watch the different conferences
Hmm.
and then record. It might
That's
go
tough though, because that's gonna be like a long day. Or just do an episode per.
one per conference.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that'll be better. Instead of like one 5 hour thing where neither one of us can handle.
We could do one per, I guess one per conference, and then
Yeah,
I'll just name the title of the episode, like the whatever conference we watched.
yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, let's see what else we got on the topics here. We got going into movies. Edgar Wright leaves Ant-Man. I don't know why he left.
It was something about like from what I read or well what I heard. It was he wrote his script. I guess Marvel didn't like it, so they hired someone to rewrite it, which I think is really disrespectful. But that's
Hmm.
just me. And then he got it with the rewrite, and he didn't like it, so it was like some creative difference.
But is he the
That
writer on it? Was he? I thought he
he
was just
wrote
directing.
he wrote the script.
He was writing as well. Okay,
Yeah,
that sucks though.
so that he left the project. I just hope it's gonna still be the same like style of movie that they've been telling us, like
That might be hard though. You're
the
changing the
heist stuff.
writer. Yeah, it might still be like that, but at the same time, you're changing the writer and director.
Yeah,
It's the same guy, and it's gonna. It might be different. I mean, it could be good, it could be better, it could be worse. We'll never know, but we'll know if the movie once the movie comes out, if it was worth it
yeah.
or not.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited for this movie for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not even a big Ant-Man fan.
It's just because I guess it's something different.
Yeah.
Let's
That's supposed to be
go.
this year or next year?
I have no idea.
I guess when it says now playing, the Michael's music.
Let me see. And then they haven't announced the replacement yet. I don't know when that'll come. Probably soon because they can't hold this off for too long unless they push the movie back.
But it's supposed to come out next year. They haven't even started filming yet.
Is it next year?
It's supposed to
2015?
come out right after Avengers.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Let's see. Another thing that's like that I saw was also the guy that was going to be in charge of the Daredevil Netflix show left.
Oh, speaking of that, I think they casted.
They brought in the showrunner from Spartacus now to replace him. So there's a new like I don't know if he was a showrunner, director, or what he was for the show, but we got a new guy.
They casted someone to play their role.
Oh yeah?
It
Is it Ben Affleck?
says Charlie Cox,
No way. I have no idea who he is.
British actor Charlie Cox, whose credits include
Sounds
Star
British.
Stardust and Boardwalk Empire, has landed the title role in Marvel's Daredevil.
No idea who he is. Need to see a picture of him. But yeah, but I feel like there's uh one more TV show that had an actor or a director leave it. I don't remember what it was now.
The one about my life
Probably. But isn't that Arkham Knight?
and Watch Dogs.
And Watch Dogs, okay.
It's funny because they have that disclaimer when you first start playing, like, oh, that typical thing, like, oh, it doesn't depict real life events,
Mm-hmm.
and any character who may be like who seem to be portrayed off a real life person is just like a coincidence or something like that. And there's
Yeah.
like there are no like like government agencies, like something like there are no government agencies out like doing the stuff that they're doing in
Just
the
turn
game.
on the news.
And I'm just like, every time I read one of those things, I read it in the opposite. So if they say there are no government agencies, I read it as there are.
All the government agencies are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw Charlie Cox. I saw what he looked like. I don't know. He
I can
doesn't.
never judge until I see footage.
Yeah. Like, also, I can't find like a good picture of him, and that could possibly be like Daredevil mode. Like, he's always smiling in these fucking pictures, so
Wow.
it looks like he's got the chin for it, but we'll see. I'm excited for the shows, though.
Yeah.
And what else we got? Last piece of news would be Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. Is that the official title? Batman
Yeah.
versus Superman?
Batman v Superman. Not versus. V.
Batman 5 Superman: Dawn of Justice.
They should have just called it Batman and then have
And
to
Friends.
slash Superman.
Batman and his bitch.
Or Superman Batman. I don't know why Batman's name has to go first.
It'll sell more.
That's I like to think of it as alphabetical order.
But then you'll put the V at the back.
No. Yeah. No. It'll just go under wherever Batman is.
It'll go under where What?
It'll just go when you're following it, it'll just go where Batman is.
So does this mean that we'll have more Batman than Superman in the movie?
I thought it was a Man of Steel sequel.
I don't know. This is a Justice League prequel.
They should have just named it that.
Justice
League pre-sequel.
Yeah, Justice League Dawn of Justice League.
Too much justice.
Yeah. Well, there's Batman in there, so justice is a given.
Justice. Max, what do you want for dinner? Justice. I remember when I first saw that video. I was at work. Max, what do you want for dinner? Justice. He's like, low calories? Something, oh, I'm gonna love this. He's coming, then you're gonna love me. Max, your friend came over. He's just a Joker.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to kill me? Why are you trying to kill me?
Oh, man.
The internet. So good.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the news. All the major stuff. I still feel like there's one more piece of news that I'm missing, but oh wells.
Days of Future Present.
That's right, we're missing that. You watched it Sunday.
Yeah. Next
Said you hated
to
it.
my alternate, myself from a parallel world said that.
Bizarro you.
Yeah. Well, if Bizarro Me said he hated it, that means he liked it.
Yeah.
That gets so confusing. And remember All-Star Superman when there was a whole world filled with Bizarros?
Mm-hmm.
That was confusing.
That was fun to read.
I gotta read that again. I like that book. But yeah, Days of Future Past. Is it Futures Past or Future Past?
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past. Yeah, really good movie. I recommend it. Anybody's an X-Men fan. I don't understand why Wolverine was wearing armor in the movie, but that's just one of the things I just thought about right now.
It's a future thing.
But why is he wearing armor?
It's a future thing. It was it's big in Europe.
He doesn't need to wear armor.
Yeah, but it's a fashion statement.
But why is he wearing armor?
I just told you.
He doesn't need to.
He wants to be on top of the fashion trends. He's getting ready for a show in Milan.
He's going to wear for his Broadway debut.
Yeah. Or he sings something about
What was that? What was that movie he was in?
Les Miserables,
There you go.
or however fancy people pronounce it.
Yeah, Miserable.
The Miserables. It's
But
like the opposite of The Incredibles.
oh, Incredibles 2. Can't wait.
Comes out tomorrow.
I hope they jump some years. We see like an older Jack, older Dash, older.
What if they jump too far in the future and like both parents are dead?
Nah, that's too far. They could jump like.
They go old school Disney.
They
Kill
could
off the
jump
parents.
like 10 years. That would be good.
Or like the parents are retired.
Well, they're supposed to be retired in this one.
No, but like fully retired. Like they're too old for that shit.
And then they come back out of retirement at the end. Typical Disney fashion.
I guess. Typical Disney fashion will be that they both die.
I feel like Jack is going to be a villain for some reason.
That would suck.
Like he's going to get brainwashed or something. It's always the overpowered characters that are the youngest,
Mm-hmm.
and they end up getting brainwashed, and then the heroes got to fight them and then bring them back to the good side. I probably just spoiled the whole movie.
Some guy right now over at Disney Studios is like, scratch it, rewrite it.
But, yeah, I'm really excited for that movie. I don't know how we got on that from X-Men, but okay.
Yeah, same thing.
Days of Future Past, where Kitty Pryde could send people's minds back into their younger bodies for some reason. That is not explained.
It's just one of those, like, just go with it.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of brutal deaths in this movie. Multiple deaths. Storm gets stabbed to the back. Bishop gets blown up. Blink gets stabbed like 3 times.
She gets shanked.
Iceman gets his head crushed. Magneto dies. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. But then,
And then the movie ends.
the end of the movie, where none of that matters. Because it's a typical time travel.
It's non-canon.
And Scott is back with his douchey glasses. Professor X is back in his body for reasons unknown. Jean Grey's alive, so the Phoenix stuff didn't happen. Wolverine's alive. Beast's alive. Iceman's alive. Rogue is alive. Kitty and Colossus is alive. Everybody is alive. Alive, alive, alive. That is my review. Everybody is dead, then everybody is alive. 2 thumbs up.
Sounds good.
Oh man, so I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, covered all
The
the
only things I took off were that She-Hulk controversy that everybody was talking about.
Oh, fuck that guy. I'm not talking about that.
Makes me not want to watch Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. I don't know why.
And it doesn't even make sense because he's like, all right, let's talk about this real quick. He's talking about that She-Hulk was created to have sex with the Hulk, right? And he called her like Slut Hulk, right?
Something like that, yeah.
So, if you're going with that, logic or whatever you want to call it, wouldn't the same thing be said about Supergirl?
Yeah. Well, he also talked
Well,
about...
I'm not talking about from me. I'm talking about from his perspective.
But did you hear that he also started talking shit about Martian Manhunter?
Yeah, he said it was like a stupid name or something like that. And
It was a stupid name, like a stupid idea of a character and stuff like that. And then
I mean, I can understand the name part because
he goes at a panel and then he's like, who here thinks Martian Manhunter's cool? And everybody raised their hand and he's like, and everybody who raised their hand is also a virgin. I'm just like
Wow.
fucking insulting people at a convention and shit. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna get stabbed with pencils.
It happened at Comic-Con that one
Yeah,
year.
for much less.
But I can understand the name Martian Manhunter. Like we've talked about this. Like why is he
Hmm.
called that?
Hmm.
But like for him to say that, like that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be his cousin who got a blood transfusion and ended up getting. Speaking of She-Hulk, I got this today. Book 2. Oh snap! The Dan Slott She-Hulk collection. But yeah,
So
that
yeah,
was all.
fuck that guy.
Yeah, and he's the writer for the new Batman vs Superman. So
Yeah. So fuck him.
it just when I read it, it didn't even make any sense. I'm just like, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah. Everybody's wondering that. He just wants publicity.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I took off, I don't think there's anything good. Nah, it was just a Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I don't like that guy. He's a shitty actor.
But yeah, those are my two things.
Alrighty. So that's episode 8. Who watches the Watchdogs?
Yeah, that was my idea of a title. You can
Nice.
thank me later.
Let's see what I can put up for that.
I don't know.
I got an idea.
You got an idea? Well, you have like 3 other episodes you got to put previews of.
Yeah, I got those already in there. Just gotta
Do
put
you
them up.
still have that picture I sent you, the Abraham Lincoln one? I told you to save.
Yes.
Okay, you can use that for the 4th of July special.
Nice.
Pre
Well, yeah, so that's episode 8. Stay tuned next week where we talk about stuff and things.
E3, I'm sure news will get leaked early, hopefully, so we have something to talk about.
We'll make some predictions.
Yeah, uh, Xbox
Now,
and Xbox and PS4 are getting
new
re-
versions.
recalled. Everyone who has one could
There's
sell it
Yeah, they're gonna announce new consoles.
for $1 million. The Wii 2 is coming out.
We too.
Wii 2. Nintendo 6DS.
Nice.
It's not even a console. It's not even
Yeah.
handheld. It's something they just put a chip in the back of your ear.
That would be Nintendo too. It's like top of the line. We're all like, all right.
But yeah, I'm actually tired.
Alrighty. Well then, stay tuned next week for when we save the world.
And brightest day, blackest night.